all the stimulus, every day it's stimulus. Because you judge the flesh. You have no subtlety to you. You are not given the gift of knowing. So all you can do is judge the outward projection. You must micromanage every single thing I say and do, because you cannot judge, you cannot ever tap into that which is within. And you and I are different in that sense. You see, Jesus is saying, I see you, and you know I see you. I see you. You don't even have to talk. I see you. I have that subtlety that allows me to see you. That third eye that the ancients talk so much about, this is Jesus. He's showing a contrast. He's showing these people, because they have abandoned the love of God, the love of the true love of God. They are ill-equipped. They are not equipped with the equipment that the love of God gives you. It's an ascension. And with this ascension comes equipment. And I can tell those who have the equipment and those who don't by what they say and what they do. I can tell those who have the equipment by how they handle me. You don't have to say it. I can tell by the way you handle me, the way you interact with me, if you have it or not. Because I have it. And me having it would allow me to see it in someone else. There's subtleties that you can't really speak to. There are ways of going about things that you don't speak to. They just happen. Yet these Pharisees and scribes are struggling in ways because they don't have it. All they have is perception. All they have are the judgments of the flesh. All they have is what they can see you doing and enacting in the flesh. That's it. And this is what Jesus is speaking to when he says that you are false. Y'all are liars. I can tell you're not who you say you are by your level of ascension. When Jesus speaks to Simon Peter and he talks to his disciples and he says, who do the people say I am? And they say, you're Elijah, you're John the Baptist, all this. And Jesus says, who do you say I am? And Simon says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. To many, that will go over their heads. But for him to connect a sentence together in such a way that speaks such precise truth lets one that is that thing know that at a certain junction, after I poured all these things into you, you are supposed to recognize me as that by this statement. If you've really gotten after it. Anything less than that lets me know that I'm not really effective with you. But because Simon was able to effectively speak what he knew, Jesus says, and of this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Why? Because it's a certain level of knowing. This knowing that you have reached to be able to discern me for who I am, not because I'm so great and because of this and because of that, but because you were able to connect the dots Because you are so serious about you and your relationship with God, the Christ within you, that you have risen and ascended to a level of enlightenment that is fundamental for all of those that will enter within my church and gain the fullness and the power of that which I have to offer. It's at certain levels of enlightenment that you are granted these gifts, and they're subtle gifts. They're not gifts wrapped up in words and in actions and all that. It's not ritualistic. All these rituals and all this kind of stuff. That's imposter syndrome. That's an imposter syndrome. You are being an imposter to somebody else's system. You are looking through ritualistic acts to impose yourself into somebody else's system as if you were them. That's what that is. But when you are really that, you don't need the ritual. You do not need the ritual, friend. This is what Jesus is speaking to.